I'm sorry, Xenoverse, but like fighters looking like a snack.
If I want to become more lethal, I don't have the luxury of cutting corners. I just have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Death is a mercy to fools like you.
Okay. Now listen, when I say that this is the best looking game, Dragon Ball wise, that I've ever freaking seen in my life, I am not lying. Like, in my humble opinion. Like think about this for a second. This is the game that was created by Arc System, which made Guilty Gear. A game I don't play too often, but I do like a lot. And this is also like the game that we've been wanting ever since like we were kids and stuff. I know I don't speak alone because I've heard this a lot too. I've heard many people say it, and like I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like a lot of people feel like this. Like, I can get a game where you're just fighting each other, you know? Like, but with skill, a fighting game. And that's what everybody's been waiting for. Everybody's been wanting. We got Xenoverse. Not really. We were looking for it, but it worked to an extent. But then the netcode and all of that junk that just made people like, oh my god, like who would play this like competitively? Because the freaking netcode is like they put some tomatoes or potatoes and put some wires on that bitch, and then just left it there and plugged into the main network thing, and then like all of our freaking internet and all of our servers are being linked with that. Like, what in earth, man? It's like the netcode, man. It's just horrible. And like if you go to Dion, C Reacts, you'd be like, yeah, like he made a video recently where he was trying to play, and then it was horrible for him. I felt bad for him. It was like, yeah, that happened. Like, I stopped making videos on Xenovere so frequently because it just freaking sucked about how freaking bad it hurt when you try doing something in Xenoverse and then the freaking netcode just kicks your ass. Like, how are you meant to do anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I mean, like, it's like and not just that. It's not even just the netcode. It's the freaking balancing of the whole thing. The freaking 3D aspect of the whole game. I even saw that it was flawed to begin with. I mean, come on, look at it. You got Hit. You got SSG, SS Blue, Goku. Yeah, I know he's SS Blue. I'm just using that. And then you got them, and then you got a couple other characters like Gogeta and some of the others, and even the lower tier people. Like, there's no balancing in it. Like, some people, like even Vegeta having an infinite loop and all that. Even if I use him, I'm not gonna sit down and say that it's fair. You know, like, this game revolves around exploiting stuff, which should not be a common thing. You know, and it's like we got Hero Coliseum to keep the people over, and I'm like, do I even want to do more content on Xenoverse anymore? I mean, just look at it. Like, they're making a new DLC with Fu, and then characters will have characters, normal characters will be able to change their moves to an extent, all the masters from what I hear. And then you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then you think, what about Hit? Then you see like a picture of freaking Goku wearing his, that special movie. I forgot what it was called, but like it was a movie. He wore that suit, that get up, and you're like, he has Divine Lasso in that picture. Does that mean people will be able to use cheap stuff like that? And then you're like, what? Like, is that going to be fair? Look, imagine Hit with some, like, just think of a move that Hit could have that would be like, oh my god, like, it does not work. Like, let's say Handy Cannon, his original ultimate, and then Zamasu's like sphere blast, godly split or something. Like, imagine that. Now imagine that whole moveset on freaking hit. Like, this game made me like dislike hit a lot, but like not like, but like if you see in my trailer, you'll know that it's not like that to an extent outside of it, because for fighters I'm freaking hyped for it, because that I know for a fact that you can't abuse it. You just have to be freaking smart about it. Like, if I'm fighting a hit, I literally have no excuse. Like, I just have to find a way to not you know, freaking go and, you know, get my head beat in, because I'm like, this freaking game freaking sucks. But no, I have to find out how to do it, which I think it's a big problem for a lot of people. A lot of people just automatically assume, oh man, this game is freaking broken, blah blah blah. And you might think I'm doing it, but I honestly think at this point it can't be avoided that you just cannot deny that Xenoverse is just broken. Like, we thought Xenoverse 1 was bad, and then Xenoverse 2 came. It fixed it a tiny bit, but it's still complete horseshit, which is a disappointment at itself, because when you're like, man, these guys have like, what, millions and millions of dollars, and then you're gonna be like, oh no, you should cut them some slack. No, man, they had time to put out a DS game or whatever. Since they say that they always have to do it once a year, they could have put a little bit of time in between them. Okay, but no more rambling. I've rambled on long enough. So let's be honest now. I honestly think that FIGHTERZ is going to be an amazing game, and I'd love to hear what you guys would think about how you think it would be, and how, like, what problems you think it might have in the future, what you see is wrong with it, what you love about it. I'd like to hear any of that, because to be honest, like, FIGHTERZ, it's looking really amazing. I mean, it's not even just the looks, it's the fact that it's a fighting game and everybody's still on board with it. Because to be honest, I'd love to play Guilty Gear a lot, but the lobbies are always so empty, and it's like, what can I do? You know, not a lot of. I mean, if you guys ever want to play with me, just put on your PSN, try messaging me on it on Twitter or anything, and I'll be, I'll maybe we could record some videos or on Guilty Gear, or maybe FIGHTERZ when it comes out. Like, who knows? But like, to be honest, like, I'm really excited for FIGHTERZ, and I know a lot of you guys are too, because that game is a little bit too hard to just pass up and be like, nah. I mean, everybody has their opinions and all that, but I mean, come on, you know, it's looking too amazing. It's looking way too good. I think, in my honest opinion, that it's going to be an amazing game, and I hope that with the infusion of the FGC, meaning the fighting game guys, the fighting game community, and us normal I love Xenoverse, I love Dragon Ball people, like, hopefully this game could last a very long time, and it obviously will. Do you know how long Xenoverses last? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that this game's gonna be great, and I hope I could, grow from this. Not for my channel, not just my channel, but with other people and my experiences and all that, because I really want to, invest a lot of time in this game, and I hope you guys will stick around and see me all through it. So yeah, put your comments down below, like, ring that bell. You know that bell subscription in the bottom right? Please ring it, because I hear YouTube is having problems with the fact that you can't, you're not always certain to be able to, hey man, I can't see your, you won't be able to see their videos, some people's videos, and I hear that that's a kind of a problem. So if you want to be notified for any time I upload a video or anything, like, just ring the bell, subscribe, a like would be nice. Any type of support would be awesome, because that just, that helps me to be like, I should keep going, I should keep doing this. And what would you guys think of me doing Yu-Gi-Oh? Answer what you think about that, if you can, if you will, if you want. But yeah, I appreciate you guys and all the support. We're in 187, and we're almost 200, and that's amazing at itself, and I can't thank you guys enough. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and peace.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror rightly thrown